All right. Alright everyone, for the rest of the video I think I will wear this and the cap here, but let me know in the comments below which of those shirts you prefer that I wear in these videos. I have all of them and I can get more colors, you know, red and stuff. But now let's get back to what I actually was shaking around here. It is the new Orbit from Rocketbook, okay? This is not sponsored by Rocketbook. This is sponsored by you, my Paperless Movement members. It's awesome to have you in a membership, to discuss in the community about all the stuff here. And what we have is actually the discount for Rocketbook. So make sure to check this out in the membership in there. I like it as an alternative to paper. So you have a pen and you can write and you have the sensation of direct feedback. Is it as good as writing on paper? No, it's still not the same thing. Obviously, it's a much more, it has a good friction, but I think writing on paper is just a different sensation. Let's face it. So why is it actually an alternative? Well, because you have this vibe, as you saw already, me dancing around with it, and now you can just delete it, but it's not erasing, okay? It's not erasing. So I have to get some water, and I have some water there. And I just put it slightly into the water, and it's a bit wet now. And now let's bring the mist over the thing. No, just joking. Obviously, you make it a bit wet and it deletes easily. So this means this is reusable, okay? So if you have to do some field work, I think this is great. And obviously, the good thing about Rocketbook is not only the physical tool that you get here, it is also, or especially, the application that we can use with this. Because down there, you have some symbols, and whatever symbol you mark, it will make some automations inside your app. So this means when you write something down and you know this goes to Evernote in a specific folder, or you want to send this via email to your assistant, or you want to trigger an automation, you can do this by just setting these things up in your application. It will recognize what you actually selected. You also can select several things and it will send it over there. And I think that's the right thing, you know. In the Paperless Movement, we talk all about iCore, input, control, output, refine. I keep telling you there's more than just collecting information. We need to have control over our information. So by just scribbling something down on paper, that's not it. You need to get it into your knowledge management system so it's easy for you later to find again. If you use paper, and especially loose paper, then you are lost. I'm telling you from experience, collecting information on loose paper, you will just lose it and you won't find it anymore. You can put it in a folder and then you're stacking up the folders and you keep searching this stuff. You can add post-its on the side, yes, and then, you know, it becomes a whole bunch of post-its on the side. So this is really the advantage going digital, and Rocketbook is really helping you with their app to forward it into right folders. Rocketbook gives you a lot of features that you can use inside the scan application to manage your scans highly efficiently. So let's go to the settings in order to show you what I mean there. So you have in the settings a handwriting recognition OCR section. We go there, and there is where the magic actually happens. I switch on all of these because I want to have the features. Just be aware that the information will be sent to Rocketbook in order to process them. What we have on the top, we have the smart titles. This means if you put hashtags in front and behind your title, it will actually recognize this as a title and will use it as your file name. I think this is awesome. And you have something called Smart Search. So this will allow you to search your files on Rocketbook and make the PDFs that Rocketbook generates and sends it to Evernote or wherever you want to send it to searchable. And the Smart List, this is really awesome because this way we can create checkboxes and just some items, and we create to-do lists out of this. We will see all this in action, stay tuned. And then we have the smart tags. This is actually tags that we can apply after we scanned the Rocketbook. And those tags will be forwarded to the destination. So for example, if you send it to Evernote with these tags, it will automatically apply these tags on Evernote. I think this is really awesome and useful. Or if you send it via email, these tags become appended in the bottom of the email. Okay, now let's test this. So we go to new scan, and I prepared already a test scan here on my other Rocketbook. And there we have it down there. We can click on it and you see already it recognized the list. So this is awesome. We go back and we just go to next, and then we see it already here. So you see what list should it add to. So I could create a new to-do list, done. And now I have a to-do list and I can send it there. Now it's transcribing the rest of it. And now you see on top already, it recognized title test. This is what I actually put into the hashtags, the 2 hashtags in front and back. And now I can tap here and create a new tag that we have also in Evernote as a tag, and it would apply this to Evernote as well. So we send it, and it sends it already. So how does it know where to send it to? Well, we made an X on the bottom of the node for the setup destination. And that's it. And now it is also available here in the history on top. And there we go. Here's our scanned node. And we have all the things that we need to know. So you see it recognized the top title and it put it on top, the title test. We have the to-do list tag there, and we have the list items showing as well. So let's double check this and go to smart lists. And there we go, the to-do smart list is there. We go there and you see it recognized all of this. It made a little mistake there with not done yet, so it put another thing in, but you just can go there and delete this. And now I can just work through this list and tick the boxes off. So let's quickly go to the destinations and see what destinations we can set up there. I can send it to Google Drive, Evernote, Dropbox, OneNote, OneDrive, Trello, Slack, Box, iCloud, email, and even messages. So I think this is already very convenient. So you can go from there. So if you send it to Evernote, for example, with some text, you could trigger some automation that even further processes your notes. But this becomes far too complex now. And if you want to learn more about this, make sure that you join our membership. We talk about this nerdy stuff as well. Not only we will pick you up on any position you are in your paperless journey, but we talk about this fancy stuff as well. And what we have here as well, on top, we can actually add our pen. If you write something down and rain gets on there, let's just pretend that this drop of water is some rain. Okay, you go over this and it's smearing. So if you want to use this on the outside, this is not water resistant, nor is paper. I know there are some solutions there that you can even use underwater, but just so you know, it's not water resistant. Why it's not water resistant? It makes total sense, because otherwise you couldn't delete it anywhere. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this. If you're interested into Rocketbook, I will put the link in the description below. But as I said, there's also a big discount inside the Paperless Movement membership, as for other tools as well. If you're a member, you will get discount on Rocketbook, paper like Raven Scanner, all these nice stuff. So make sure to join us and let's start a discussion in the community there. What you think about Rocketbook and how it integrates in your workflow. I know many of you using Rocketbook. And if you don't want to join, no problem. Make sure that you stay with us on YouTube. I will publish on a regular basis new videos about all this stuff going paperless. This channel will stay unbiased and non-sponsored thanks to my members. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if they didn't know about Rocketbook yet, and I'll catch you up next time.